I'm really excited today to be unveiling Yayoi Kusama's first major survey in Southeast Asia, one of the world's most influential artists, as you know.
皆さんへメッセージ。この度、ナショナルギャラリーシンガポールで個展を開かれることを大変嬉しく思っております。私は朝から晩まで芸術制作に命がけで戦っています。芸術創造は心の芸術の営みであります。
The exhibition will feature 7 decades of artistic practice through some 120 works. It includes early works by her from 1950s, which she did when she was still living in Japan, to her well-known infinity net paintings, which you see around here, which she started when she arrived in America in the late 1950s. It will also include important installations such as Narcissus Garden, first shown at the Venice Biennale in 1966, as well as a version of the Mirror Room that she showed in 1993, when she was the first solo artist to represent Japan at the Venice Biennale as well. Our visitors will also get to see her more recent work, such as her Love Forever series and My Eternal Soul. So it'll be a very kind of rich and diverse and extensive survey of her work.
What's really indicative of her more recent work is just how much she's able to sort of expand. So I guess one of the beauties of Kusama's motifs, of the dots or the nets, is they're infinitely expandable. So you can make a very small net painting or you can make a very vast one to cover a whole wall, and it doesn't really lose its impact, it's still the same. So that's something she's really exploited, I guess, through her work throughout her career. And this room is sort of a wonderful representation of her self-obliteration. So the flowers here kind of disappear into the background. So the idea is to have this very flat white light and then this screen of dots. So it really does represent the kind of vision that she has of the world.
Narcissus Garden, because here you are able to kind of look at yourselves, the reflections of yourselves, and there's a slight twist or darker twist to it, because if you recall the Greek mythology of Narcissus, he fell in love with his own image and tragically died subsequently. But for this work, Kusama was wanting to make art accessible to the masses, because at Venice, she made this for sale. So each individual bowl was for sale for about $2 to the public.
This series, to me, really represents a kind of combination of her work as an artist. It really captures most of the key motifs that she's used throughout her life. So the little eye that you saw in the very first self-portrait in 1952, you can see coming up in these paintings here. She's captured the dots, there's the nets, but there's also new imagery as well, these sort of jagged forms and new colours and new paints like this metallic paint that she started to use, which is a new aspect.